Breaking: Pierre Poilievre returns, Liberal support drops, CPC surges. Canada's political scene is entering a period of unprecedented tension and high stakes. The upcoming Battle River, Crowfoot by-election on August 18, 2025, has ignited discussion across the country about the balance of power and the future direction of national policies. What initially appeared to be a stable post-election period under Prime Minister Mark Carney is now revealing signs of shifting momentum. Conservative energy, centered around Poilievre's return, is palpable and growing, while Liberal support shows early signs of softening. This moment is capturing the attention of voters, analysts, and media alike, as it could signal larger changes ahead. Prime Minister Mark Carney, who assumed office following the April 28, 2025 snap federal election, initially enjoyed strong public goodwill. His leadership, following Trudeau's departure, brought a sense of cautious optimism and stability. Carney's government appeared poised to implement its platform, but recent polling data reveals a dip in approval, with the Liberals now at roughly 50%, down from 52% in June. This modest decrease, though numerically small, carries symbolic weight. Canadians are beginning to question whether the government can deliver on the ambitious promises made during the campaign. Carney's personal approval rating mirrors this downward trend, holding steady around 48%. While these numbers are still respectable, the subtle rise in disapproval indicates that public confidence is no longer entirely secure. Canadians are increasingly scrutinizing the pace and visibility of government action on critical issues such as housing affordability, healthcare accessibility, and cost of living pressures. Political observers note that perception often matters as much as reality. Without clear, tangible wins, even a capable administration risks losing momentum. Nationally, voter intentions remain competitive. The Liberals maintain a narrow lead over the Conservatives, yet the gap is razor-thin, making the political environment highly sensitive to shifts in messaging and public sentiment. Undecided voters, in particular, hold disproportionate influence in shaping outcomes, as even minor swings can significantly impact close contests. The Battle River, Crowfoot by-election is therefore more than a local race. It is a test of national political currents and a potential indicator of broader trends leading up to the next general election. Pierre Poilievre, who has been outside Parliament since the April election, is poised to return via the upcoming by-election. The Battle River, Crowfoot riding, located in Alberta, is a traditional Conservative stronghold, making it an ideal launching point for Poilievre's political resurgence. Early voter engagement has been remarkably strong, with tens of thousands casting advance ballots, numbers comparable to the general election. This level of enthusiasm underscores the electorate's keen interest in Poilievre's comeback and the wider implications for Conservative strategy across the country. Poilievre's return to the House of Commons will immediately amplify his visibility and influence. From the opposition benches, he will challenge government policies, hold ministers accountable, and provide a counter-narrative to the Liberal agenda. For the Conservative Party, his presence represents more than symbolic value. It offers an opportunity to energize the base, attract undecided voters, and assert itself as a viable governing alternative. His speeches, questioning periods, and media appearances will now carry renewed weight in shaping public perception. The broader national picture shows a relatively stable political preference pattern, but the margins between the two parties are narrowing. This delicate balance means that any momentum gained by Poilievre or the Conservatives could significantly influence other ridings and future campaigns. Analysts are watching the Battle River, Crowfoot by-election as a bellwether. A strong Conservative showing could embolden opposition messaging and shift the national narrative, while a lackluster result might signal continued Liberal resilience. For the Liberal government, the imperative is clear: deliver meaningful policy achievements that resonate with Canadians' everyday concerns. Key areas include housing affordability, cost of living management, healthcare system improvements, and economic security. Success in these areas could solidify public confidence and stabilize support, whereas delays or perceived inaction could accelerate a decline in approval, especially as Conservative momentum builds in visible ways through Poilievre's parliamentary re-entry. The Conservative Party also faces challenges in converting visibility into lasting advantage. While Poilievre's re-entry is likely to energize the party and its supporters, the broader task involves articulating a compelling national vision. His leadership style, often bold and outspoken, must balance charisma with credibility, presenting policies that appeal to moderates and undecided voters while maintaining the loyalty of the core conservative base. Strategic messaging, consistent presence in the media, and clear policy alternatives will be crucial to translating momentum into durable support. Both parties are therefore entering a high-stakes period of tactical adjustment. The Liberals need to front-load achievements and communicate them effectively, demonstrating competence and empathy while avoiding the perception of over-promising. The Conservatives, under Poilievre's guidance, must leverage his visibility to articulate a credible alternative government vision, emphasizing solutions to everyday challenges Canadians face, including housing, taxes, and economic growth. How each side navigates this period may define the trajectory of the national political conversation. Beyond numbers and polling, the human dimension remains central. Canadians are concerned with tangible outcomes: the price of groceries, childcare accessibility, mortgage stress, and healthcare availability. Leaders who demonstrate both practical competence and emotional intelligence will resonate most strongly. Carney must reinforce trust through visible results and effective communication, while Poilievre must translate energy and rhetoric into a narrative of achievable, pragmatic solutions for ordinary Canadians. The Battle River, Crowfoot by-election is more than a local contest. It is a defining moment for Canadian politics. With the Liberal honeymoon showing signs of fading and the Conservative leader poised for a high-profile comeback, the weeks ahead promise intense scrutiny, shifting momentum, and a political narrative that could shape voter behavior for months. How Canadians respond to these developments will ultimately determine whether the Liberals can maintain stability or whether the Conservatives can capitalize on renewed energy and influence. The stage is set for a consequential period in Canadian political history.